If you can recover from any workout, if you can recover from it, then you can grow. Cardio is not an all year thing. You should try to be off cardio more of the year than on cardio. Mona's in better shape now at 45, a year after having a baby, than she was when she was in her 30s and she won the universe. I'm telling you, talk to these kids.
You know what? Whether their kids are 20 or 30 or 40, man, I'm telling you, that's advice people need to hear. You know, really, it's so important. Food and calories. But I'm curious on your take on fasting.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, man, the fasting thing is so big and it's everywhere. But I want to hear your intake on fasting.
Fasting is great if you're trying to do it for mental stimulation. Yeah. It's great if it's at the last portion of a nutrition cut.
Yeah.
If you are one of these people that does it all the time, which everybody, as soon as somebody hears, oh, you can go without eating and lose weight,
yeah,
that's great. I'm going to try that. And then you talk to these people, go, well, I fast all year long, and I go 3 days without food, and then I eat, and I'm like, all right, I'll see you in 10 years.
Yeah.
I see you in 10 years when that just doesn't work anymore and your body shuts down. It's like anything. If you're continuously doing a half an hour of cardio, what happens? Body gets used to it.
Yeah.
And then what do? So I think the biggest problem with most people is they hear something, they think, oh, this is a great thing, and they think it's an all-year thing. It's like you and I know that cardio is not an all-year thing. You should try to be off cardio more of the year than on cardio.
Agreed. Totally.
And that confuses
Nutrition,
people.
The right training, like you said, that's the secret, guys. And if you're, funny thing is, if you're running a business, like obviously you and I are both right now, between training, family, Titan, and business, and obviously I'm kind of in a similar boat with 2 kids, it's like nutrition has to be key, and your training, because they fuel you to be a business man, a family man, you know, dad, husband, friend, mentor, whatever you can be. If you can't have it on point, you're just basically downgrading your performance and your possibility of giving back to those people, right? So if you're fasting 3 days, or your calories are, your protein and carbs are at 50, and your water intake is high, but you're on no carbs all day long on a quarantine, your performance just drops, period, you know?
Yeah, I worry about anybody that hears something and says that's the Batum. I'm going to stay with that. That's I wake up every morning, and that comes to you when you work with somebody on nutrition and stuff. I'll guarantee you the majority of them say, so I get up in the morning, I do my fasted cardio, and then I have a protein shake, and then I start my day. Great, great, keep that up. You're going to be fine in 20 years.
Totally.
And people don't think that way. They don't think 20 years. They think, no, this is fine. I'll make it. Before you know it's a year. Now, if you just add a cup of oatmeal for breakfast, what happens? They blow up like a balloon because they've destroyed their metabolism.
100%. Yeah.
We covered so much stuff here.
This has been very interesting. And the fact that we got a chance to connect again, Mike, and have this good discussion and just connect, you know, it was awesome to have this chat.
No, this is great, man. I was just disappointed. You said you'd be naked, but whatever.
Well, I wore your shirt today.
You know. Then we'll leave it.
I was actually gonna wear Heath's shirt, but I wasn't gonna Built Ready was built for Mike O'Hearn or something.
This has been the shortest podcast ever. 20 seconds in. What's that shirt? And you're hung up.
I was gonna wear tighten up pants and a built up ready shirt, you know what I mean?
Well played, sir. Well played. We got so much to cover more. So I would like to do this again here in a couple weeks, if that's okay with you.
I would love to, Mike. That'd be my pleasure.
I'd love that.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Absolute, brother. Have a great night tonight.
Sure you please block Heath, because Heath is now he's off he's off the radar now. So. Okay. Well, I got a $1.95 sitting right in here.
Bye, buddy.
Later.
Hey guys. Hopefully, we're going to put that up for you guys, but hopefully you guys got a lot of this information. Mike, I'm always. Oh, guys, you don't ever have to comment about the haters. Don't worry, man. I love the haters. Man, those guys think about me day and night. They're losing sleep over it. So don't ever worry that it stresses me. I'm a 50-year-old man. I don't worry about haters. I don't know who said it, but if they're hating and that ain't messing with my finance, let them talk. So that's how I feel. Let me see if I got anything. Did you find anything over here?
Yeah, there's one this guy wants to know.
I see that we got some 52-year-olds here crushing it.
Hey Mike, so one day you were talking about stimulating the muscle instead of annihilating it. In regards to a bulking question I asked, you said I was doing too many reps. I was wondering if you could expand on that.
Okay, so somebody wrote here, I don't see it, but Jeffrey just read it and
It's
says,
way down.
basically he said, Mike, one day I told you my workout, you said I was doing too many reps. You talked about stimulating the muscle, not annihilating the muscle. So let me try to explain this to you. If you can recover from any workout, if you can recover from it, then you can grow. So if you're doing 100 reps a day and you're recovering the next day to go again on something else and continue that pattern, all the best to you. I've been doing this 42 years. My training partners have been people like Tom Plaz, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, plus tons of others. I've never seen somebody be able to go into the gym and train harder than me and recover. So I just kind of go off of this going, when I see somebody that's doing something crazy, I'm assuming two things. One is you're just moving through the motion of the exercise and not really training the muscle. Okay, which is a huge mistake. Or two, you're just going ballistic and you're not recovering.
That's a good point there.
You like that? We'll talk about that in a future time. What's up?
Where you can go ballistic without even training the muscle.
Yeah. So he just,
No, I've never even thought of that.
yeah,
Or heard
he was
that.
just talking. Well, that's
That's a good rest. Yeah.
so. One thing is you can go ballistic without even working the muscle. That's just the guy that's moving through the weights. And the great Arnold Schwarzenegger talked about it. And here's what Arnold said, is that he would go into the gym and he'd do his workout routine. Now, people would come in, which is smart, and go, hey, I want to be great. I'm going to follow Arnold and do the same workout. Nobody got the same results. Why is that? Because there's a difference between how Arnold would train and move through the exercise, feeling it and posing through it and isolating it and squeezing it, compared to the other guy just doing dumbbell curls. Okay? Doing dumbbell curls. There we go. Where Arnold's going like this. I'm on stage and I'm flexing that bicep and I'm crushing it. Now I'm squeezing and pushing it down. So there's a whole different exercise going on, even though they're doing the same thing. So that's what I mean about you got to go through the exercise correctly. So to answer the question about the guy, to stimulate, do not annihilate, was the great Lee Haney talked about. You want to create this physique. I'll give you a simple scenario that will understand for all of you. Oh, is that who this is? Oh, guys, you don't even understand. These measured 22 and a half. All right, now back to this. D-Ball's over here laughing. Hey, by the way, guys, I think I need a new phone. It's been frozen for the last hour. So anyways, nobody here trains harder than an MMA fighter. I know you guys are animals. I know you guys are savages, and you know what you're doing. You don't train harder than an MMA fighter. You don't do more cardio than them. You don't train harder than them. And when they lift weights, they go freaking bananas. They're incredible warriors. Now, go on over there, watch any UFC fight, and show me some physiques that are, first of all their physiques should look better than Arnold's because they're training harder than Arnold. They're doing more cardio than Arnold. They're training longer hours than Arnold. They're picking up humans and dropping them on their heads. The point here is there's a difference between being athletic and healthy inside, which you want to be, and creating a physique and getting rid of body fat. If getting rid of body fat is as simple as cut calories, do cardio, then everybody'd be in shape, wouldn't they? I mean, because you guys all do see the guys every year and the girls every year, January 1st, come into the gym, go straight back to the cardio machine and get on for an hour. That's everybody. Cleaned up their diet and started an hour of cardio. And in 3 weeks, nothing changed and they quit. So again, there's a simple, I will say simple science to changing this up. And we'll talk about this. And we're going to get a notepad out here. We're going to write this down because you guys did hear about how I dieted down before. And I always had to go down to 50 grams to get sliced. Now I'm getting sliced off of 450 grams of carbs a day. What happened? What did I do to change my body's function? So this will help you guys out.